it's a competition probably between that TAO Part 2 and Slot Machines for my favorite beat on the album.
Oh, crazy.
I love this beat, man. I love
Yeah, this beat and this verse, I was like, oh man.
It has a crazy history to it. I moved to LA, and me and House Shoes go back to like from Detroit beat battle days, like from Red Bull Big Tune days when I was in that.
Oh, crazy.
And
That's right.
he pulled out this Kingsway collection record called
Mm.
Circles. Anyways, you know, a year goes by, and he puts up on his Instagram that he's selling parts of his collections. Like he's selling his doubles, he's selling records he doesn't want anymore. He worked at a record store, so anytime that he got records, he would just cop. So he had a bunch of this stuff that he thought sounded great. So it's basically going picking through Shoes' crates to like
Crazy.
to get records. And I'm about to go on tour, so I was like, I'll pull up. So I pulled up and got like a crate of records and basically just got those ready to go out. And then how I chop records or how I bring in records is I really just bring them all in. Like if I don't have the time to go through each individual record, I'll just drop the needle, hit record, and walk away, and then chop it up later to full tracks, wave them up, and then just put them in a folder that I name that's the album, and then I'll just throw that folder on the MP. So I'll forever have it. So anyways, I have like a crate of records, go out on tour. I was making videos at the time, and I was like,
I remember those.
every hotel I would like set up my phone and then like just make beats. And I did it as a way of therapy, really, just to like not that I don't like touring, but like it gets kind of intensive after a while,
For
and
sure.
especially if you're in like Europe or wherever. Anyway, I'm in Oslo, and you know, tour is near the end, and I thought I'm gonna do something special. I got this record, and I start hearing it, and I was like, it was the Kingsway Circle record, and so I just started. I liked the loop. It reminded me of Dear Summer from Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely has a Dear Summer vibe. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep it basic. And then even like about a couple months before that, we were playing Atlanta, and I met Stolen Drums. And then like me and Drums got along pretty well, and like he's a very dope dude, very connected with the community, and he's like super talented. So like he said like, yo, I'm about to drop some drums, my first drum pack. Like, do you want some? Do you want them? So he slid it in my email, and I brought them on tour too. So like they have the sample, nothing much. It's a loop with a little slight cuts in it, and then used that, filtered the basses out, and then like added like just kept the bass in from the record on there. And then added those drums from Stolen Drums. Like he had a bunch of like awesome kicks and snares and this really crunchy clap snare that he had. I was just like, oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna drop that in there. And then I just recorded everything loosely. I don't think I quantized anything. Not that quantizing is bad. I just didn't felt like this record didn't need it. I had my laptop next to me, and then I loaded up a Nas acapella, and then I played the beat out live on the MP, and then I hit play on the computer and through Serato, and it just lined up perfectly, and then ended up doing this kind of like this Nas remix, I guess. That's what came out of it.
Word.
Oh, and when I sample records, sometimes I'll scratch the record in, and that's what I did for this one. I scratched to the one in. So that's why it goes, it ramps up, and then like the scratches in the beat are actually me when I sampled it into one of the pads, and they all choked each other, so it was easy to just like stop the beat, like pause it by just hitting the scratch button, because it would just automatically cut the sample off, and then scratching into the one there where it goes up, it just made total sense. The hard part was EQing, because I used the bass in it. It was hard. The hard part was EQing the subtones out of the scratch out of there. That was the hard part.
Mm.
Yeah, and then I sent it to Shad, and then like he picked out a couple beats, some really cool ones, and then this one is the one that stuck. Now I don't know because like the last record we worked on for the last record, he had these lyrics kicking around for a while, so I don't know if it was the same situation with this one.
You're talking Magic,
then,
right?
Yeah, with Magic, yeah.
Yeah.
He had
What's
those.
interesting?
He used to do a freestyle over them over what did he used to do it over?
Stakes is high.
Stakes is high, yeah.
So we did
Yeah.
that in Strombo's living room.
Mhm.
Portion, like maybe 70% of those rhymes.
Where have all the poets gone? Well, we can't hold our focus long enough for these emoticons and Pokemon Go's trying to go beyond those. You gotta be like borderline Obi-Wan, bro.
And it was literally just waiting for the right beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. And the reason why I said Tilo produced some of it because he doesn't even remember this. This is how crazy it was. It was going down to the wire. The album's gonna get mixed, and I was talking with Weston. Weston's mixing the record. Who mixes my stuff? I'm walking with him with the mixes, and then he's like, "Oh," because at the demo that Shad cut, he did the Pharrell thing where it was like, boom, 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 boom. He cut just because he cuts it in because he went in on the one. So then I was like, at the time I wasn't traveling with my MP anymore. So I was like, ah, damn, I have all the files on my computer, and I'm looking online for like, I was like, I'm going to use the metronome from the MP. Could not find it anywhere. And so I was just like, damn. I was like, I hit up Tilo and I'm like, Tilo,
I remember this now.
can you do me a favor? I was like, can you record the metronome of the MP in for me and just send it to me? I need it for the beginning of Shad's track.
Yeah,
So,
this was like maybe December 2020.
Yeah. Yeah,
Something like that.
definitely.
I
Yeah.
do remember that. It was actually off this MP.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so I wanted it off mine, but I was like, I don't have it, and I want it to be authentic. So I even told him the tempo and just told him to bounce it out for me. It was great.
Right.
So after the song released, oh, actually no, the video that I made with the Nas remix, Toronto musician named River Tiber hit me up,
Oh yeah.
and he was like, bro, that's me. And I'm like,
What?
oh, really?
In the sample?
Yeah, so I guess him
Oh,
and
it's
Frank
him
Dukes.
It's one of
I
their
guess Frank
sessions.
Dukes hired him in one of their sessions, and he's the one playing keys on that record.
Wild.
Do you know if anyone has used that sample before?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Logic used it once.
Okay.
You know,
That's what I thought.
and
Okay.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say it
Logic used it.
sounded familiar.
yeah, man. Like I said, it kind of gave me a Dear Summer kind of vibe to it, and like that's what, and you know, Mr. Shad here, he absolutely destroyed it.
Yeah, crazy bars. I love those bars.
Thank you.
Man's final conquest
Yeah.
has proved to be the
What's up, y'all?
What's going on?